Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be talking about when I actually post my ads on Facebook Marketplace, Letgo, Offerup, and Craigslist. Each of them have their own platform, so with that said, I have different guidelines for posting the actual ads. So let's get into the video. So the first one I'm actually going to be talking about is Craigslist. And Craigslist is honestly the easiest platform to actually post ads. And I think should be similar for you wherever you are. For Craigslist, I post typically 2 times a day. And I typically post one at 8 a.m. and one at 5 p.m. Craigslist is kind of a platform where anybody from like 15 to like 90 are posting ads. And it's just something that the general population knows about because it's just been around for such a long time. So there really isn't no target audience for Craigslist. So I typically post one at 8 a.m. Simply because I'm assuming either they're people that are in school or people at work. So this is typically a time that these people can get on this platform before work, maybe on their way to work, looking to sell their phone to me, and then it runs throughout the day. And then I post a second one at 5 p.m. and that's simply for people that are either out of school or out of work. And this is typically where I get most of my traction with Craigslist. And one thing you guys should know about Craigslist is you're not typically going to get a lot of actually people coming to you within the first day of posting it. For me, in my experience, I usually get traction within like 3-4 days after the actual post, so there is a grace period. Yes, I'll get 1 or 2 phones kind of brought up to my attention through text from an ad maybe that day or the day before, but typically there's like a grace period. I don't know what it is about Craigslist, it's just people see them more around like 3-4 days for me, and then it'll last for maybe a day or 2 and I'll need to post another one. But with that said, that grace period, you shouldn't be waiting you shouldn't wait till those 3-4 days are over and then post again. You should be posting every single day. This is just some tips that I found have been most successful for me. And they might differ in your town, and like if you're in Canada, it might be Kijiji or whatever. It might differ in terms of target audience. So these times might change, but just based on general population, most people are looking on the internet maybe either before work or before school and after work. And then obviously if they text me at like more in the morning, I'll be able to meet during that day. But typically if it's after 5 p.m., they're usually texting me around 7-8 p.m. I'm not going to meet that day, so I'll just discuss a time to meet tomorrow or sometime that week. Second platform is Offerup, and each of these platforms gets a little bit more dicey because they are more highly regulated. But Offerup, I typically post around 1 to 2 times a day, and I like doing it about 8 a.m. For me, it just gets the most traction in my town. And yeah, sometimes I'll post later that day, but I'm not trying to get banned on Offerup. I've seen it happen. It's a very valuable platform for my business, so I typically do once a day. Around 8 a.m. and if it gets taken down, I'll try again. Never try the same thing twice. I've given videos about changing the titles, description, using emojis, different pictures. Change it up and there's gonna get some. I still get ads that work the day before, they get taken down the next day, but work the day after. You just gotta play with it. Don't let them catch up to you. That's one big point I always talk about, is be in front. Be a step ahead of actually the people that are moderating these platforms so your ads don't get taken down. People report them that are competition. You guys should realize that. So most of the time it's actually not going to be Offerup if you're using the tips that I actually give in regards to actually how to post an effective ad. It's more of people just not wanting people flagging your post because they don't like the competition, when that's not really how you play this kind of game. But third one is actually Letgo, and I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't used Letgo that often lately. It just seems that this platform hasn't been allowing a lot of my ads. I don't know if it's something that I'm doing, but I'm continuously trying. And I'll let you guys know when I find a certain ad type and kind of text that works on that platform. And if you guys have any tips and are successful on Letgo, definitely leave a comment down below so other people can learn as well as myself what you guys are doing to have effective ads on that platform. Something I'm not mastered and I'm not afraid to say. But definitely give it a try. I mean, I'm trying it every single day, and I just haven't had one that's just hit and stayed in probably over a couple weeks now. So it is kind of frustrating, but I just mainly using that platform for actually going to look for phones now. I have some extra time, so I'll go and look for phones on there. I bought a couple in the last couple weeks. So with that said, like, it doesn't, even if you're not able to post ads, don't forget about that platform. It's still valuable to you. just use it in the different sense of actually going out and looking for that phone. But again, if you don't have time for that, maybe let it go. Maybe try and add a day, try and change it up every single day. If it sticks, it sticks, then you can start using them. But the fourth and final platform is Facebook Marketplace. And I stress this all the time, but this is the most sensitive platform and one you definitely do not want to get blocked on, because I don't know if you guys are doing kind of how I do it, but I sell a lot, about 60% on the local marketplace. So I rely heavily on Facebook Marketplace to actually list my items. Not necessarily looking for phones, going out and messaging people, but I do use it for ads, and it is my most effective platform in terms of the volume I get for amount of people that come to me trying to sell their phone. It's just a popular platform, and obviously more people are going to use it because it is used by almost everybody. Almost everybody has a Facebook account. So, but I typically post around 6 to 7 p.m. and this is just something that I've A/B tested over the time of actually posting ads on Facebook Marketplace. I think it's been about 2 months that I've been using it. I haven't got banned yet, but I've been warned a couple times. But you have to think about it. On Facebook platform, a lot of people, I don't know why it works, but more people on the Facebook platform, there's a lot more older people that I tend to find on there, and that's also a good thing because they're usually a lot more reliable sellers that are actually trying to sell you their phone, not because they're trying to file an insurance claim and make a quick buck off of you, because they realize that their name's on there. So it's a lot more trustworthy, but I typically post around 6 to 7 p.m. Just based on the idea that most people are getting out of work around 5 p.m. And then obviously, if you guys don't know, if you haven't watched my other videos, I'll just have a friend actually comment. I'll show them the pictures, I'll tell them the actual title of it, they'll go search for it in my area. Even if they're not in my area, I'll go make them search for it. Shoot me a message, it'll raise up your ad pretty high on there. I mean, not many people are using it in my town. So I'm typically within 20-30 minutes it starts to get traction, and therefore I get on that 1, 2, or 3 spot. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It honestly, these tips depend on your market, but I mean, it should be somewhat similar, maybe within an hour or two of actually the times that I'm suggesting you guys post your ads, because this is probably the most important part of our business, is actually getting the phones, because without a phone in our hand, we can't sell that, and therefore there's no profit. So getting these actual phones, if you have the time, if you don't have the time to actually go and find them, the most effective way is to have people come to you. So to actually post effective ads, this is something I'm stressing the most on my channel, because obviously, again, it is the most important part of our business model. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to join the family. If you're not in the Facebook group yet, I have the link below. I have a couple members I'm starting to post tomorrow morning. I'm going to be posting tips every single day, and hopefully I'm going to get interaction from you guys. If you're already in it, thank you so much for joining. Just have a little questionnaire if you haven't joined yet, just 3 questions, making sure you're subscribed. Always got to have that plug. Also, just how you found this. Obviously, most of you are going to find it through YouTube and my channel. And then just if you have any questions, I'm using those as video ideas for future videos if you guys have any questions. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next video.